Hey guys, welcome back to Mischief Finance. Richie here. I am live and streaming from the hotel I'm in right now. So hopefully the connection is okay and you can hear me clearly. We are going to be talking today about the SuiDex Trading Battle airdrop for the SuiDex community. I'm going to give you a breakdown of how it works, how you can join, anyone can join, and what the prizes are for participants. This is the latest release that we've put on SuiDex. We have two actually lined up. The first is the Trading Battle, which is an airdrop campaign. Essentially, it's going to be lasting from the 15th of February, yesterday, until March 15th, season one, right? So we can do this again. And the other thing that we're very close to launching, we're just timing it properly, is SuiDex Games, which will be another way to increase your yield from your SuiDex farm positions by getting tickets, by using the farm, which will get you boosted yield in victory tokens and in SuiTrump tokens. And then we have a prediction market also to go there. Sorry, they're really loud here. Asia. Yeah, at the moment I'm in Thailand and just chilling for about 5 days, then back to the studio over the Chinese New Year period. Right, so let's get into it. So if you go to dex.suidex/leaderboard, you're going to be met with our new development. You can see it here on the screen. This is actually the pool section. It's going to show you here the trading battle information. So what it's saying is the trading battle is for the grand prize is from a pool of 2 million victory tokens. This ends in 27 days. The top 50 wallets in the leaderboard will get the airdrop. All you need to do is swap on the DEX to earn points. You can check in daily by trading a minimum of $5 to get your check-in points. You also get points for the number of trades you've made and the volume of those trades, and you can refer other people. If you refer other people to this, then you will get 10% of their points. So imagine you referred 50 people, you would be getting 10% of all of those 50 people's points, right? Which is very lucrative, right? I'm going to show you that because I've been testing it, right? So if we come into leaderboard, you're going to see it here. This is my testing wallet. So to be fully transparent, here it says my rank is 31, but I will be removing myself from this competition, of course. I'm not part of the airdrop campaign. And I'm using this just to test, right? Because we were doing a test net before on the main net, and I picked up 9 referrals from people helping me test. Thank you very much for helping me test if you did. They all had, like, I gave them all $20 to basically trade and see how the system worked. So you can see for this wallet, which again doesn't count, right, in the competition, it will be removed. I have a total score of 506 points in the first day. I've traded $50 of volume in 2 trades, right? You can see the leaderboard coming down here. We have already some big traders, 53 trades here. Amazingly, even within day one, right, all 50 positions are filled, which is fantastic, which means we have more than 50 daily traders on SuiDex. So definitely in the second campaign, maybe we'll stretch it to 100 people, right? Why not? But we wanted to just see the attention that this would get for the first campaign to run, right? And so the leaderboard, you can come down and have a look at the different people. So in first place, we have someone's traded a volume of over $1,000 in 53 trades. He's picked up 1,643 points, of course, because generally the more volume you're going to trade on SuiDex, the more points you're going to get, right? Volume is very much king here. We have check-in, right? So say you might be a whale and you might be thinking, right, I'm going to trade every day. I'm going to make my DCAs for SuiCoin, or I'm going to DCA Bitcoin, or these kind of things on SuiDex because then I can get points. Do that, right? But what if you're like, oh, well, I don't have so much capital. We have ways people can also earn on this. We have the check-in. So this is the daily check-in. You can see a calendar here. I checked in on Sunday, and now it's Monday. I need to check in again. So I had to check in. You need to trade $5 or more, right? Also, if you miss a day and you want to have a clean sweep of all 30 days, of course you do, right? Then you can also buy back anything you've missed for 2 Sui. The 2 Sui goes into the revenue for our victory token stakers. So it's, again, inside of the ecosystem, it's a flywheel. So I want to check in today, so I'm going to make a trade. So I'll come to trade now, right? And then it's going to load that up. Let's see. Hello, Diesel. Welcome. Very nice avatar you've got there. And one other thing on the leaderboard, of course, if we catch any bots, the bots will be immediately wiped from the leaderboard. We're not interested in people botting this. Right, so I need to make a trade of $5, okay? So we're on this wallet, I'm sure. Yep, we have USDC here. So say I want to take some USDC and I want to buy some Bitcoin, right? So I'll come here, I'll go to wrap BTC. And I'm going to trade $20. And I'm going to get some Bitcoin. It's going to route through Victory token into Bitcoin. I'm going to swap that. That's going to be my daily trade. That's my Bitcoin DCA essentially for the day, right? And that's my trade. Other ways you could do this is if you're farming in SuiDex and you have victory rewards, you can also, go and swap those victory rewards into the tokens that you want. Say you're farming in victory and Sui, and then you want to compound. Then by selling half your victory into Sui, that might be over $5, and that's you already got your check-in for the day. Just going through hotel Wi-Fi, man, gotta love it. I had a really nice spot actually by the pool, but it didn't let me. Oh, great! It's not even letting me use the hotel Wi-Fi. Lovely stuff. I love hotel Wi-Fi. Essentially, what's going to happen there when you go through the trade? I'm stuck in that Gmail loop here with the Slush wallet because it's ZK login. You have to plug into your Gmail to get the trade through, and because I moved location, it means that my Gmail is arguing with me about if I'm a fraudulent account or not. The glories of traveling. Okay, let's refresh this. We'll try again. Strange, because the Slush wallet was working earlier. It does that sometimes. There's a new wallet on Sui actually that I might be swapping my Slush out for, because Slush just kind of gets annoying. Let's try again. Come on, Slush wallet. If you can't see, it's bringing up the sign into your Google on my pop-up. But how are you guys doing? If you are Chinese, then happy Chinese New Year Eve. Shini and Kuaila. Oh, we're just asking me to go into my Gmail again. Come on. Come on, Slush. All right. Okay, we're good. Right, I had to put my password in. So they're swapped, right? So what you're going to see after you swap is you're going to have to wait a little minute. It runs on our indexer. So indexer it's got a lag time of about 1 minute. So you'll come back to your check-in after 1 minute, and then it's going to show your updated points in your total score. Your volumes change, your trade change, and your rank change. You can then come into your check-in, and it will show you that your check-in is now, so now I have 2 green check-ins. Awesome stuff. If I miss that day, I can click on that and I can spend 2 Sui to get there. The other thing that you can check on the trading battle is here. This is the referral section. So this is, again, me testing on this wallet. And what you can see here is that, so I've picked up 8 referred users, right? Which means I'm earning 10% on all of their points daily, right? So of course, if someone joins the campaign and doesn't follow up and doesn't come into trade, then of course you're not going to earn anything on them. But if you can get some people who are really into the competition and they really want to get the airdrop and they want, everyone likes points, then that's where you can really start earning. So I've earned 246 additional points with this. Now, I don't have a code for this. Don't use this code because I will be deleting my account from this. And you can see each wallet and how much you've earned from each person. So you can see only one of my people has not done anything. Everyone else has been earning away, and I'm earning on them. So that's our first referral system that's plugged into SuiDex. We have another referral system coming as well for SuiDex Games. So watch out for that when we signal the launch for that. We're going to get this one going for 1 or 2 weeks before we launch SuiDex Games. So this is going to be the fun that we're going to be having with the trading battle. Right, so that's in an essence what's going on. So what is SuiDex? Now that you know what it is, we're doing this competition for 2 million victory coins, right? Victory coin is the governance coin of SuiDex. It's also our reward coin. Sorry, noisy again. reward coin, and it's a stakeable coin. You can either stake it in liquidity to earn victory coin. You can also lock it in our token locker to earn protocol revenue and also more victory token. To do it, you need to, of course, decide which pools you want to go into. So we can come to SuiDex Farm, and I will explain all this. And by the way, we do have a Medium article as well explaining the full breakdown of how the airdrop campaign works. Okay, so different things, but I already just explained it to you. It's pretty simple, right? $5 minimum volume to check in, and then points for volume, points for amounts traded, and points for referrals, right? 2 million victory going to the top 50 in the leaderboard, right? If you want to if you miss the check-in, then you can pay 2 Sui to make that green. Of course, we will have multipliers and bonuses for people who are going to get a full, like a good flush on their check-ins, right? That's going to be one of the big point earners as well for this. Right, so Sui Farm. So Sui Farm is where we can farm and earn our victory. You can see I have $13 to claim today. That would be enough to get a check-in, right? If I wanted to trade that. So for our different positions, we have our farms running at the moment. And of course, we're like everything on Sui, we're seeing a very down market at the moment. I think we want to just talk a little bit about the price action on Sui and the volume and liquidity on Sui chain. I think that we have, from my buy price for Sui is going to be 60 cents. Currently, we're sitting 90 cents to $1 on Sui at the moment. I'm looking to buy between 60 cents and 50 cents, maybe 40, right? If it goes that low. So I think most of the max pain is through. So it's getting to a point now where I'll tell you when it is to really start shipping from your stable coins back into more risk on assets. The moment I concentrate most of my attention into the rat Bitcoin and victory pool is what I'm farming most, looking at DCAing into here, because really I think that Bitcoin is going to dump less than Sui as we form the bottom of this bear cycle, right? I'm bearish, if you don't know that. Other great ones, of course, you can pair up into Sui USDC, which is a great one for 64% APR. We have stablecoin pools as well, 21% on your USDT and USDC, 20% APR stable pool as well going on there too. Of note, some people were telling me that they want to leave the shock pool because the token performance, the price performance has been quite bad, because of course the market is down very bad. So I reduced the allocation on this because there is such a low amount in the TVL, only $1,600, and I have turned the withdrawal fee down to 1% so that people do want to leave here. I'm still in here, by the way. I'm still farming with shock. But if people do want to leave, you have a 2% reduction on your withdrawal fee if you want to move into other positions. I won't be putting it any lower than that. So it's going to stay open, but that's there too. So all of these are going to earn you coins. To get in there, all you need to do is make liquidity. So for example, there we had a position of, what was that? That was USDT, USDC, right? For example. So you want to come and you want to add liquidity. So you would come here and you just choose what you want to. So even here, I want to make Sui victory LP, right? So take one Sui, take some victory, and we add liquidity. You're going to need 50-50 of each asset to do this, right? Then once you've made liquidity, you can come back to the farm. You then click on the pool that you formed the liquidity for. You press on farm, and then you enter into the pool, paying the deposit fee. For the victory pools, it is 1% deposit fee, 1% withdrawal fee. Then you will earn your APR. You can then come to my positions once you're staked in there, and it will bring up your pending rewards, your daily earnings, the different pools that have their different amounts. You can see here my different pools at the moment with what I'm farming with right now. Lots of pools that I have because I'm a farmer. I love yield farming. It's my bread and butter, right? So an example there, I have some victories. I have $13 to claim. So usually I'm just compounding this. I'm still full compounding into the Bitcoin pool, to be honest. I just want more Bitcoin, to be honest. I want more victory, I want more Bitcoin. So why not just put them both in the victory and Bitcoin pool? I'm a simple man. That's my plan. So that's what I'm going for. So I come there. Oh, sorry, I was showing the wrong tab there. This is my positions here. So I've just batch claimed there all of my victory in one. And when I come back to swap, I'll have more victory. Right? So 10K victory. I come to Bitcoin. And we're going to take half, 50-50, super simple, 5,000. And that's going to make me, I'm going to get some BTC. Good stuff. Oh, something's gone wrong. Trials of Wi-Fi. Let's try again. No, the Wi-Fi doesn't like me today. Do, 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 do. Come on, baby. Come on, Wi-Fi. I'm going to refresh the page. Do, 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 do. Yeah, pretty chill video today. I just had a swim in the ocean this morning. Hopefully I still have, still visible and audible. I'm not really sure. Using an old laptop. Yeah, so I take the victory. Take half of this is 10,000 victory. We take 5,000, swap that into BTC, put it into LP, put it back in the farm, compounding into that pretty much. So that's pretty much the update. So definitely get involved with the competition. This is our way to bring more volume and more fun to the SuiDex ecosystem. I think I have the SuiDex game loaded on this computer as well. I think so. Do I have it? No, I'd have to find the URL again. But basically, yeah, SuiDex game is also ready to go, but we're just being patient with the market, waiting for eventual bottoming prices. I think is the best way, and then we start building up from there. I'm fully confident that Sui will come back with a vengeance once the market has bottomed. I'm very confident in the tech. Of course, volume is very much gone from Sui at the moment, but that's not our problem. Our problem is to survive in this tricky market and come out the other end with a growing product and a growing community. That's why we're continuing to do incentives for people to use the software and, you know, stick with us as we navigate these choppy waters. Then once we get out the other end, we will prosper. Definitely. That's why I'm still in crypto. That's why I'm still building with SuiDex. That's why we run this as a business, and it's a tough business, but it's a fun business, so that's fine. Okay, I'm going to pretty much stop that there. I didn't want this video to be over long, so I will finish it there. Hope you enjoyed this catch up with the trading battle, and I'll be back in the studio about 3 days where I'll be covering this in a lot more detail. But I want to give you the heads up because you don't want to be fighting this late and then realizing you missed a bunch of check-ins. You got to pay 2 Sui for each check-in. Get those check-ins. Definitely. And of course, you can do each other. Mischief Finance here. Don't get ripped. Goodbye.